the first question over here is about the difference between the compound interest and the simple interest accrued on an amount at the end of 3 years at the rate of 10% is 77.5. Right? This entire paper is going to be very easy. Okay, it's not going to be that tough. Right? Okay, so simple interest, right? 10% per year, that means for 3 years it will be 30, right? And compound interest, right? It will be 1.1 raised to the power 3, that means 1.331. We all know this particular value is nothing but your principal, which means what? Which means what? 33.1 percentage, right? You guys know the calculation behind all this, why and how exactly I'm writing like that. Everybody knows the calculation, right? Okay, everybody knows what is the multiplying factor and all that stuff. In that, this 1 is p, 0.331 is your interest, right? So the difference of this in this value and this particular value is how much? 3.1 percentage, right? And that they have given to you in the question is that this difference of 3.1%, 3%, 3.1% is nothing but 77.5 rupees. Which value of 3.1% is 77.5? Okay, if you calculate this, you will realize the answer is 2500. Okay, the answer will be 2500. Why? Because 2500, right? 3% of it will be how much? 75, right? And 0.1% will be how much? 2.5, right? So is it 77.5? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? You guys need to be slightly shrewd, smart. Okay. Shall we move to the next question? Shall we move to the next question? Okay. All right. A person sells two horses for rupees 1200 rupees each. On the first, he gains 20% profit, and the another one he gets a loss of 20% loss. Same amount of profit and same amount of loss. Okay, is it the net loss will be a square by 100? Isn't it? There is an equal amount of profit or equal amount of loss. That question we have done 1% of profit and 1% of loss. That means net is how much? 1 square divided by 100, right? Okay, isn't it? So a square, that means how much? 20 square divided by 100. 20 square is 400. 400 divided by 4, right? In this case, it will always be a net loss. Okay, in this case it will always be a net loss. Okay, so 4% loss will be the answer. Wherever you saw the profit, you could have directly cut down the answer. Okay, now is not the time for me to take the values and then prove it and all that stuff. Okay, the average value of 5 by 16, the average value of 5 by 16 and 6 by 16. Why I have written 3 by 8 as 6 by 16? We have just multiplied these two, right? So that to get the bases same, if we add these two, what will we get? We'll get 11 by 16, right? Average of it will be 11 by 16 into 2, or otherwise 11 by 32, right? 11 by 32, right? If it is 11 by 32, had there been 11 by 33, we would have said 1 by 3 or 33.33%, isn't it? Okay, right? We would have said 11 by 3 or 33.33%, isn't it? But since the number is a bit less than that, which means the result will be slightly more than 33.33, isn't it? Yes, absolutely, Devanathan, that's correct. Okay, so we'll go ahead with C as the answer. We don't even have to calculate it. Okay, please do not go on to calculate this. It will be a criminal offense. Okay, Efficiency of A, B, C are in the ratio 4 is to 5 is to 6. Okay. Efficiency of in the ratio are A, B and C are in the ratio 4 is to 5 is to 6. Right. Total 60 works are there. That means what? A will do it in 15 days, B will do it in 12 days, C will do it in 10 days. This is what is the ratio of time in which they will be able to complete the work, isn't it? This is exactly the time in which they will be able to finish off the work, right? So the answer will be what? 15 is to 12 is to 10, right? Yes, Devanathan, that's correct. Okay. Someone purchased 5 dozen of eggs. 5 dozen of eggs has been bought at 100 rupees, out of which 20% of eggs are broken. At which percent, at what rate he should sell the egg so that he gets 10% profit? Okay. He eventually needs to sell it for 110 rupees to get 10% profit. In the denominator, there are like 5 dozen eggs. 20% of the eggs are gone. That means only 1 dozen is remaining. Sorry, 4 dozen is remaining, right? Five dozen eggs are there. 20% of it is gone. That means 1 dozen is gone. 4 dozen is left, right? 4 dozen means 4 into 12. That means divided by 48. Now you tell me what is this value? It cannot be 3 times, right? It cannot be 3 times. It will only go 2 times, right? 110, 96, right? 48, 2 times over here 4, 1, right? 0, right? What is this value? 110 divided by 48, guys. What is this particular value? 110 divided by 48. Okay, you guys can use the calculator and tell me quick. Okay, it will be how much? 14. It will be something like again 3. At max 3 we can have. So 2.29 will be the answer, right? Question number 5. All right, let's move. A bank gives 16% interest per annum compounded semi-annually. Okay, what interest a man gets on an amount of 10,000, right? 10,000 in 2 years. Okay, 10,000 rupees in 2 years, right? Okay, so if 10,000 rupees is the amount that is being invested, right, for 2 years, and he is getting 16% per annum, right? If he is getting 16% per annum, that means half yearly he is getting 8%, isn't it? And in 2 years, there will be a total of 4 time periods, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, and another 6 months, right? Isn't it? So can we say there are 4 different interest of 6 months at 8% per annum? Isn't it? So that means on year 1, 10,000, 8% of 10,000 will be how much? Will be how much? 800, right? This is for the first time period, right? Second time he will also earn 8% from here, right, from 10,000, and this will also fetch another 8%, that means 64, right? Similarly, year 3 also you will be having these two, you will be having already, but this one will also fetch you another 8%, isn't it? So this one will fetch you how much? 5, close to that number, right? So, and this one will also fetch you another 800 and another 64, right? Isn't it? And then this value will also get you another how much? 8%, 8%, 10%, very negligible value. Okay, right? So total interest is how much? 888, 3200. Okay, 3200, right? Isn't it? One moment. Yes, option D is the correct one. Okay, 3200 you will get from here. 3200 you have already got from here, and from here also we have been getting, close to 300 rupees, right? Okay, there has been a mistake in the calculation somewhere from year 3 to year 4. Okay, but we don't have to worry about that. Why we don't have to worry about that? Because we know that 2 years 16%. In simple interest he might have got 3200, right? So the answer is going to be more than that. That means this is gone. But even though it is compounding, the answer will not be of this degree, isn't it? Right? And even though it is compounding, it will not be as less as, just getting 5 rupees more than, you know what we are getting in the compound interest, in the simple interest, right? There will be a considerable distance from the interest that is being, generated through simple interest, right? So the closest answer, if you add all of this, we'll get 3500, right? Okay, you get 3500, close to that. Okay, if you do the calculations a bit more properly, we will reach the exact answer. Okay, but we are not supposed to reach the exact answer. We need to do some approximation and get to the answer. Okay, right? And this is very important for you guys if you want to save your time from calculation. Yes, absolutely, that's correct. Okay, Devnathan, right? That's the way to do. But then 1.08 raised to the power 4, if you want to avoid that calculation, this is the way you guys can go ahead. Okay, right? This is an easy one. 0.008 0.0081 is nothing but 0.9. 0.0064 is nothing but 0.08. Okay, if you add these two, you will get how much? C as the answer. Okay, question number 7, answer will be C, right? I don't think there is anything for me to explain to you guys in this particular question, right? Okay, what is the value of this particular sum? Can you guys solve this particular sum? Can you guys solve this particular sum and tell me what do you think could be the answer? What do you guys think could be the answer to this particular question? Just be quick and tell me how much do you think should be the answer in this particular question, right? What do you guys think? Question number 8. What is the value of 216 raised to the power 0.16 and 16 raised to the power 0.81? Okay. If you look closely, these are all the power of 2s and 4s. Okay, 2, 1, 6, and 16. And this is 0.16 and 0.81. Can we make the power as 1? In order to make the power as 1, we'll have to make it 0.64, and then we'll have to make it 0.36, isn't it? And we'll have to make the bases same, isn't it? How will you make the bases same? Okay, 4 cube is how much? 216, 0.16 into 4 square into 0.18. Okay, will it give 4 raised to the power 0.64 into 4 raised to the power 0.36, right? That means 4 raised to the power this value plus this value, which will give us nothing but 1 as your answer. Okay, so what will be the answer to this question, guys? Question number 8. Okay, question number 8, answer will be A, right? Now tell me this one. Question number 9. This is an easy one. They won't ask you anything easier than this in the examination. Okay? None of you are participating. Let me know what is the answer. What do you think is the answer, guys? Quick. quickly tell me what do you think is the answer for this particular question? What do you guys think? If there is 25% increase in the cost of a sugar, by what percent consumption should be decreased in order to maintain the expenditure? Okay. How should the expenditure be, adjusted? How should the expenditure be adjusted, guys? Right? Even before solving the question, everybody knows the answer is 20. Okay. But let's just try to understand. Okay. You had 100 rupees and you used to buy 4,000 rupees of sugar. Right. So you used to buy 10 kgs of sugar. Now the price has become 125. You are still having 1,000 rupees only. Right. Okay. But this time you will be able to buy how much? Only 8 kgs of sugar. 1,000 divided by 125, right? Isn't it? That means what? That means what? Earlier you used to consume 10 kgs, now you are only consuming 8 kgs. That means what? Means what, guys? That means you will have to reduce your consumption by 20%, right? So this particular answer B will be the answer to this question. Yes, who and all there? Yes, Devanathan answered finally. Thank you. Okay. Please answer to this question. Otherwise, it feels like you guys are not getting it. Okay. It doesn't have to be this way. Right? Okay. Yes, reduction is used. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Average marks of a class is 70. The average marks of the failed student is 40 and the pass student is 80. Find the percentage of pass student. Now we will see some mixture allegation concept in this one particularly. Devnathan the other day was asking, sir, we'll use mixture allegation concept and with which we'll do this sum. Use this concept and tell me what could be the answer to this question. What do you guys think could be the answer to this particular question? Okay. Quick guys, quick answer. Quickly answer. We'll finish off this stuff by 10, 12:30. Today I won't take much time. Okay. Yes, guys are so slow in calculating all this stuff. Okay. Average marks of a class is 70. Average, right down in the middle. Okay. Fail candidates marks are 40. Pass candidate marks are 80. Okay. That means over here is 10. Over here it's 30. Right. How many fail candidates? Fail and pass candidates are in the ratio of 1 is to 3. Right. Fail and pass candidates are in the ratio of 1 is to 3. Right. So how many pass? Find the percentage of pass students. Okay. That is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 is nothing but your 75 percentage. Find the percentage of pass student. Welcome, Harita. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Yeah. This is the silly mistake. This is the silly mistake. Please avoid that. Okay. Read the question carefully. That's why I tell you guys to leave 10 minutes of your time in the last so that you can revise it. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Let's move to the next one. The population of a village increases by 5% per annum. Its population at the end of 2016 was 185,2200. What was its population in 2014? Okay. One way is this, right? One way is this. This is how you can find the answer to this particular question. right? Okay, but do you think it makes any sense to calculate it this way, right? Okay, net increase from 2014 to 16 is happening two times. That means 1.05 square is nothing but 1.1025. I've done the calculation before, so I remember this value, right? Okay, that means how much? 10.25%. This is the net increase, isn't it? This is the net increase, right? 10.25% is a net increase. This one is always the principal amount, isn't it? So let's say if you pick up, let's say this number B. Okay, how does this work out? Okay, 164,000. Okay, then 164,000, right? This is only 10%. That's it. Okay, 004. It looks so far behind. It looks so far behind than this particular number. Okay, so we have to have a number which is slightly more than that. Okay, if we over here instead we put this number 168. Okay, how does this number change? Let's see how does this number change. Okay, 1688 0008 8 and 1. Okay, did we reach closer to this number? Did we reach closer to number? And this is only 10%. Okay, we still have to account for this 0.25%. 0.25% is one fourth of 1%. Okay, 1% of this particular value will be how much? 1% of this particular value will be 168. You can just chuck out two zeros. This value, right? And one fourth, that means 0.25% will be 4200, right? So let's just add this value 4200 002581. Okay, so this is how we'll conclude question number 11. Answer is 1. Okay, do not go on to calculate, do not go on to work out with this particular stuff. Okay, 1852200 divided by 1.1025. Okay, it will take you ages to compute that. Okay, all right. 250 ml of mixture contains milk and water in the ratio 7:2. Okay, 250 ml of mixture is there. It contains a milk and water in the ratio 7:2. That means 7 out of 9 part is milk and 2 out of 9 part is water, right? How much is that? 251750, right? Okay, let me do some rough. 1750, 81, 4, right? So this is 194. Let's call it 5. Okay, if we call it 5, so this is the amount of milk, and over here the amount of what? Water will be how much? 250. That means 250 minus this particular value. 250 minus this particular value will be how much? I'm just trying to reduce 250 from this particular value, right? So we will get 55.5, right? Now you tell me, now you guys tell me how much amount of milk we should add, how much amount of milk should be added, must be added to get the new mixture containing milk and water in the ratio 4:1, right? We need to have the ratio 4:1, right? So that means the quantity of milk has to be the 4 times of this value, isn't it? The quantity of milk has to be the 4 times of this value, isn't it? So let's now multiply this one 0, right? 222, right? Milk, the value of milk over here has to be 222, right? Right now it is 194, 22 plus close to 6, right? So which is the closest answer? 28 will be the closest answer, guys. Okay. Yes, Harita, that's absolutely correct. And how about Devnathan and others? Six of you, please answer. Okay. All right. The average age of 25 student is 16. Okay. The average age of 25 student is 16. If the teacher's age is also added, okay, then the average age becomes 18. Then what is the age of the teacher? Okay. 46 minus this particular value is how much? 400, right? So the answer will be how much? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, Anu. Okay, please answer the question. What do you think is the answer? This is an easy one. They could not have asked anything easier than this, right? Yes, absolutely, that's correct. 68. How about Devnathan? Yes, that's correct. How about others? Anu, not answering. Other friends of yours, those who used to join from outside, they haven't joined today, I guess. Okay. Kavita, Nick, Ashish, Prem Kumar, is he still there? Durai Alvin? Okay. Yeah, please do this one. This is an easy one. You guys don't join on time. Initial in the maths is the stuff that you guys need to learn from me. Okay. And that you guys miss it. Right? So don't do that. Okay. Please be on time. All right. A and B, A and B together can do a piece of work in 10 days. B and C together can do a work in 12 days. A plus C can do the work in 16 days. Can we assume that the total work is 16? Right? So A plus B together they are doing 6 work. It is doing 5 work. A plus B is doing only 4 work. Right? So A plus B plus C, 2 times of it. Okay, A plus B plus C, 2 times of it. They are all together doing 15 work. That means A plus B plus C together they are doing how much? 7.5 work divided by 2, right? Okay. B plus C is doing how much? 5 work per day. If we minus it over here, that means A is doing 2.5 work per day. If A is doing 2.5 work per day, he has to complete 60 work. If we divide that, will we get 24? Right? Yes, Harita, that's correct. Okay? Right? Right. How about others? This is just the same old principle on which we have been solving the questions. Okay, there is nothing new in it. A plus B are working in 10 days. B plus C is working in 12 days. A plus C is working in 15 days. Okay, right. So we have just assumed that the total amount of work is 60. Why? Because 10, 12, 15, the LCM is 60. A plus B together they are doing 6 work per day. B plus C together they are doing 5 work per day, and A plus C together they are doing 4 work per day. Right? If we added all of it, if you can see a bit more closely, we are adding A, B, and C 2 times each. Right? So twice of A plus B plus C is working 15 work per day. That means one time is half of it, 7.5. B plus C is doing 5 work per day. We reduced it to get 2.5 work per day, and we divided it, and we divided 60 by it to get 24 as the answer. All right, this is an easy one. Quick. I want you guys to answer before I finish off this question. Okay. You need to find out the value of A, right? In order to find out the value of A, can we write something like this. Okay, that means a plus 8 is equal to 6a plus 3, right? That means 5a is equal to 5. That means a is equal to how much? Is equal to how much? 1. Yes, that's correct. Okay, what have we done? We have done nothing. We have just written it in the terms of this. If the bases are same, that means the powers also must be equal, isn't it? Right? So this is what we have done over here, guys. All right, fine. Now, Devanathan, you have got a company to answer these questions. That's good for you. How about others? A bus started its journey from Pune and reached Mumbai in 44 minutes at its average speed, 50 kmph. If the average speed of the bus is increased by 5 kmph, how much time will it take to cover the same distance? Okay. Distance is equal to what? Speed into time. Speed is how much? Okay. This is time into distance. Is this the distance? Isn't it? While we are writing divided by 60, we are changing minutes into hours, right? Okay. Now this is the distance, right? Distance divided by speed. The new speed is how much? 5 kmph has been increased, right? Isn't it? We have increased 5 kmph, so 50 will become 55. Yes or no? So that means this is 4, this is 5, right? This is gone, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone. Okay. 4 by 6, 4 by 6 hours. 4 by 6 hours means what? 4 by 6 hours means what? Yes, absolutely, that's correct. 4 by 6 hours means nothing but your 40 minutes. Okay. You saw this entire question which could have been solved in just one single line. Okay. Always do the calculation, that plus minus crossing and all that stuff in the end. Okay, right? All right, second last mathematics question for the day. The price of onions have increased by 50%. Yes, Devanathan, you did not answer the previous question yet. The price of onion, yes, do you guys need any help in that, in the previous question? There is nothing. They have just given time and they have given speed. So from that we have found out the speed and divided that with the speed, right? The new speed, we got the new time, 4 by 6 hours, that means 40 minutes, right? Okay. If you learn mathematics properly, you will make a good businessman. Okay, right? This is what the professor of IIT Madras was telling the other day, right? Anyways, but that's true. That's actually true. But I don't claim to be a businessman. I claim to be a teacher. Okay, right? Even though I have a degree in business. Yeah, the price of onion has been increased by 50% in order to keep the expenditure on the onions the same. Of the percentage of reduction in the consumption has to be. Okay. Can we assume your budget was 150, let's say? Okay. Let's say 10 rupees was the price earlier. So you were able to buy 15 kgs, isn't it? Now the price has increased, okay, to 15. Your budget is remains the same. You are now able to buy only 10 kgs. So how much are you reducing? Okay. You are reducing 5 from 15, right? Okay. 1 by 3. 1 by 3 means how much? 17. 1 by 3 is nothing but your 33.33%. Right? Right? You guys have to be a little bit smart in picking up this number. Okay, 150. You need to understand 10 and 15. Right? Okay. Yes, if 10 becomes 15, so that means we have to choose a number which is an LCM of both of these numbers. Right? Okay. Yeah, that's correct. Only two of you are answering. How about others? Three of you, rest three of you, they are not answering. At least two of you should answer because one is my own device from where I'm seeing your chats and stuff. Okay. All right. Last mathematics question. The ratio of the number of males and females in a club is 5x and 6x. If 22 females leave the club, the ratio becomes reversed. What does it mean by the ratio becomes reversed? Earlier it was 5 is to 6. Now it is how much? 6 is to 5. Okay. So how much is that? 25. 25x is equal to 36x minus 132, right? Which means 132 divided by 11. That means x is equal to 12, right? Isn't it? Right? Number of males they have asked. Okay. Is x is equal to 12, 11, 12. Is it 60? Okay, yes, males and females. So males are 5x, right? Isn't it? Males are 5x. That means 5x means into 5, that means 60, right? Please be careful what exactly they have asked over here, male, female, and all that stuff. People do silly mistakes in that. Okay, so please avoid that, right? Let's get started with this few Venn diagram questions. Okay, with this we are done with the mathematics question. I just hope you guys did all the mathematics question. That was damn easy. We don't know how many questions will come. 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 25. We don't know. Okay, so just be prepared for whatsoever comes. Okay, earlier in GKGS there used to be 50. Long back there used to be less number of questions, 20, 25 only. Okay, but now increase, then again decrease, then again increase. So anything can happen. There is no set rule as to how many numbers will come from which particular one. But we do have the rough idea as such, right? Brick, house, and bridge. Okay, brick, house, and bridge. Can we say this is your brick, this is your bridge, and this is your house? Can we say something like that? Right? Or do you guys have any other thought? Do you guys have any other thought in that case? Okay, like this is, see, there has to be one thing is clear that the bridge and the house will not have intersection, isn't it? The bridge and the house will not have no intersection, isn't it? That's why these three will get cancelled. The only option what will be left with question number 19 will be A, right? Okay, right? Yes. So question number 19, the answer will be A, right? How about question number 20? Student of law, student of science, and men. Okay. Student of law, student of science, and men. Why do you think 20 as all men? Okay. Right. Why not this one? Men, student of law, student of science. Okay. A few women, those who are only student of law and student of science. Okay. A few men who are not the student of anything, right? Some men who is a student of both law and science, isn't it? isn't it? Why do you think B should be the answer? Okay, you are saying all are men, in a sense that men means human or men means male. Okay, if your sense is men means human, entire human, okay, then probably it could be the correct one. Okay, but then I think we should probably go ahead with this. The answer key says B. Okay, right? Okay, the answer key says B, but I would like to differ. Okay, that's why I think we should probably go ahead with D. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead with this one. 21. Antisocial, pickpocketers, and kidnappers. Okay, both of will come under antisocial. Okay, this one is pretty clear, isn't it? Isn't it? If these are the kidnappers, this could be the pickpocketers, and they could be some person will be professional in both kidnapping and pickpocketing and picking up the pockets, right? Isn't it? So for question number 21, we should probably go ahead with B as the answer. Okay, clear? 21. What do you guys think? 21. What could be the answer? 21, guys. Any disputes, any claims, anything XYZ stuff? Shall we move? Shall we move to the next one? Okay. All right. 22. Who are both poets and singers but not dancers? Okay. They are not supposed to be dancers. Okay. But they are supposed to be poets and singers. Okay. Both poets and singers but not dancers. Okay, let me make it a bit legible. Yeah, some kidnappers are socialized. Okay, yeah, they be in society, then only they will kidnap people, right? Okay, right. Where are you going? Okay, right. Who are both poets and singers. Okay, but not dancers. So these are the dancers. Okay, the only one over here is 21. 22 is B. Okay, yes. All right, Devnathan. Enjoying the show. Anyways, yeah, let's focus over here. Okay, yes, 22C. Sheep is to lamb. Okay, the baby of sheep is called lamb, and the insect is called what? Larva, right? Okay, tadpole. Tadpole is the young offspring of frog. Cub is lion. Okay, monk is to none, the female version of it. The bachelor is to what? Women, man, lady. The answer is spinster. Okay, it's a slang actually. Okay, spinster is a slang in which, okay, it's a very archaic term. Okay, it's a very archaic. Archaic means archaeology. Archaeology. Okay, old fashioned term in which we donate the, you know, the women who is supposed to get married and who is not married. Okay, similarly the bachelors is the male version of it and spinster is the female version of it. Okay, dark induces fear, Honesty induces what? Trust. Does it induce money? Does it induce treachery? Does it induce personality? Treachery is what? Sabotage. Treachery is sabotage. Right? So this one also cannot be the right one. Right? 25. D will be the answer. Food is too hungry. Food is too hungry. Thought is to politics. Water is to river, which cannot be the correct. Okay. Whenever you are thinking, are you thinking about politics? That's also not correct. Whenever you are thinking about wine, does it always induces you intoxication? Right? But then when you are weary, you need rest. Okay. Weary means tired. Okay. Weary means tired. Okay. You are tired. Okay. So the correct answer will be C. Food is too hungry, rest is too weary. Okay. Question number 27, guys. Answer this one. Quickly, guys. If you guys answer this one, then I can keep on moving. Only four of you are here. 27B, that's correct. Okay. The SI unit of current is, or in other words, current is measured in terms of ampere. Okay. Sound is not waves. Okay. Speed is not measured in terms of time. Okay. Right. Over here it is interchanged. Okay. Interchanged. That's why it is incorrect. Newton is to force. That's the correct one. Right. Which is the odd one out? January, February, March, April. April, March, April, May, June, July, September. Right? Do you guys know which month has how many months? I hope you guys know it. So the odd one is this one. Okay. Right? Question number 29 and 30. What do you guys think? Which one is the odd one out? Which one is the odd one out? 29 and 30, guys. Question number 30. What do you guys think? What should be the answer? 29 and 30. Okay. Question number 29. It's a hill mina. Okay. Hill mina. Emerald dove. Okay. Imperial eagle. Okay. House sparrow. House sparrow. Okay. This is found. See, there's two ways of classification. One way you can say that eagle is like, carnivorous. In fact, all of it are carnivorous. Okay. This is a big, bulky bird, you can say, right? Maybe it is an odd one out in that way, right? But the house sparrow, it lives within the vicinity of human. Okay. Vicinity of human beings, right? Okay. And all of these are your, you know they are they are found in your forest. Okay. They do not live with human, right? Question number 30. Right? Yes, even D could be the correct one. It's not completely wrong. It could be correct. Okay. Anther. Okay. Anther, ovary, and petal. Okay. Retina is found in human eye, isn't it? Retina is found in human eye on which the inverted images are being made, isn't it? Right? Right. So the odd one out is this. Rest all are part of what? Rest all others are part of plants. Okay. Flowers. Yes, absolutely. That's correct, Devnath. Yes. Mason builds wall. Cobbler mends shoe. Farmers work with crops. What does chef work with? Chef works with food. Okay. Cooking is a process. Okay, it's an act, right? 31, right? So we'll go ahead with D. 32. Bottle bottle is to wine. Okay. Cup is to tea. Pitcher is to water. Ball is to bat. 32. Question number 32, boys. What do you guys think? Okay. Question number 32. What do you guys think about this particular question? What do you guys think about this particular question, guys? Okay. Yes. Yes. That's correct. That's absolutely correct. Answer is D. Okay. Answer to this particular question is D. Right? Ball is to bat is the correct usage. Now this is a good one. This is a good one. What do you guys think? Which of the figure should be replaced at the place of question mark? What do you think should be replaced at the place of question mark? What exactly we should fill at the place of question mark? Okay. In the whole of your AFCAT paper, guys, okay, in the whole of your AFCAT paper, at max 2 to 3 questions will be dicey like this. Okay, will be dicey like this. Okay, but even if this one, if you look it more closely, no, Devanathan, that's not correct. D is not the correct one. Okay, right? D is not the correct one. D is not the correct one. D is not the correct one. Okay. Now, what do you guys think? Which one is the correct one? What do you guys think? Which one is the correct one? Right? See, over here, over here, we have to look like this. Okay. So that means we have to look it like this. Okay. This figure and this particular figure and this to this one. Okay. So we will have the figure something like this. Okay. If you look more closely, the inside circle, okay, and this one, we have more numbers of spokes inside the circle. Yes, that spokes we are supposed to notice. Okay. So this way, this cannot be the answer. In this one, these four legs are only towards the end, which is there, and which is over here as well. Okay, but in this one we don't have the spokes. That is why we'll go ahead with C as your answer. Okay, got to notice it. Okay, yes, Anulakshmi PB. Thanks for joining. I hope you are enjoying the session. We are solving AFCAT 2 2018 question paper live. Okay, we have another question papers as well. So all the questions that you have missed, you can cover it up later on. Okay. I hope these PYQs help you pass your exams. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. Yes, Anulakshmi. Maybe our new participants friend. Let's welcome her. Okay. Anyways, so she'll feel shy a bit and then she'll probably answer maybe later on. Okay. Yeah. So in a row of 64 girls, Anu is 17th from the left. Okay. And Jagriti is 11th. Okay. Anu is 17th from the left. Okay. Like 16 guys are here. 17th is what? Anu. Right. And Jagriti is 11th to the right of Anu. This is Anu. Okay. So after that, there are like 10 guys in between. That means this is Anu. right? This is Jagriti, isn't it? This is Jagriti, guys, right? In total, in total, we have 64 girls. Okay, in total we have 64 girls. That means over here 16, over here 10, 26, 27, 28. Right? Like that means the 28th girl, okay, 28th girl from the left hand side is Jagruti. Okay, the 28th girl from the left is Jagruti. That means over here will be how much from the opposite side? Okay, Prakash, yes, that's correct. Both of you are correct. Okay, if it is 27, that means 64 minus 28, okay, and plus 1, right? How does it work out? Rank from front plus rank from rear minus 1 is equal to total. Okay, total number of participants. Right? We know the rank from front is 28. We don't know the rank from rear. Right? And minus 1. And we just solve this one to get 37 as the answer. Right? So the answer to this particular question will be D. Okay? All right. This is a good one. This is a good one. Over here, no figures, one figure, two figure, one figure, two figure, three figure, two figure, three figure, four. Okay. There has to be four element. That means B and C cannot be the answer, right? And if you look at both of it, yes, that's correct. Okay. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Right? D is the answer, both of you, right? How about others? How about others? Yes, right, that's correct. D. Okay. None of the position is changing. Okay, none is changing as it is. Okay. Over here, the position has changed. Over here, we're supposed to have black one. Over here, we're supposed to have the white block. Okay. All right. 36. How about this one? 36. Yes, Bhishma Gani, that's correct. Absolutely correct. Okay. Keep me updated with Mirabai Chanu's, okay, weightlifting. It starts at 11, I guess. Okay. Round one goal completed. Okay. And Aditi Ashok, where is she? Okay, she's number 13th right now. She could win a medal. Last time she could not win the medal by Viscous. Okay. Last time Aditi Ashok stood fourth in total. Today also she was doing good. At the last of the game, like game of goal happens for multiple days. Okay, there's so much of uh, you know uh, bird eye and birdie, right, and all that stuff that is related to that, the bird of the game of golf. Okay, birdie. All right, question number 36. Okay, meanwhile Devnathan has answered. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Okay, why? Because if we look at these two figures, okay, the rotation is happening clockwise 90-degree, right? And if we look at this particular element, okay, the rotation is happening anti-clockwise 90-degree, right? Anti-clockwise 90-degree. So similarly, these two, this one will move clockwise. That means this part, shaded part, will be at the up. So this cannot be the answer. This one cannot be the answer, right? This one will also move. This element will also move clockwise. That means down below will have the shaded one. Down below shaded one, right? Right. And this particular middle one, this is moving how much? Anti-clockwise. That means what? This shaded part will be outside. Shaded part is outside. There is shaded part is inside. Okay. So that is why we'll go ahead with 36, answer A. Okay, all right. This one, by looking at the figure itself, we can easily conclude that A is not the answer. Okay, if A is not the answer, and we can also conclude like there's like 1 2 3 4, right? We see that this stuff is pointed over here, it is flat, so this also cannot be the answer, right? Now you guys tell me, between A and B, which one could be the answer? Okay, yes, absolutely. B is the right answer, for there are flanks. Okay, we need the flank over here in this one and in this one. These flanks are not there in option 1. Okay, so we'll go ahead with 38, answer option B. Okay, all right, this one. This one is an easy one. Yes, Beshma Gani, that's correct. Devnathan, you are also right. All of you are right. Okay, how about this one? This particular one, 39, you are saying D. Okay, 39D. Okay, yes, that's correct. Okay, 39D is correct. Okay, right. Why? Because it's pretty visible from here. Okay, and also this star has to be on the left hand side. Okay, so this star is on the left hand side. By looking at the question itself, we can cut out all of this. So these are the questions in the examination you cannot miss. Okay, you cannot miss these type of questions. If you do miss this type of questions, then you know, okay, what I mean to say, right? All right, this one. Please answer to this question carefully. Okay, please answer to this particular question carefully, guys. Okay, what do you guys think about this particular question? Okay, Devnathan is saying D. Okay, Devnathan is saying D. Okay, one thing is pretty much sure, by symmetry, we have something like that over here, isn't it? Something like that we'll have over here, isn't it? Right? And we can also have something like this, and this one will be the shaded one, right? If this is the shaded one, if this is the shaded one, does it form symmetry? Does it form symmetry? The answer is no, it doesn't form symmetry. Guys, all of you, it's a good try. Okay, it's a good try. D, even I take the D. Okay, right? B and C cannot be the answer for sure. Okay, but what if we do something like that? Is it a symmetry now? Okay, is it a symmetry now? Okay, is it a symmetry now? Right? I don't know for what reason they have given A as the answer in the key. Okay, right? So this whole part is missing, right? So we can probably go ahead with D as you guys have said. Okay, the key is wrong. Okay, okay, I was also right. So sorry about this. Okay, anyways, this one. Sometimes you feel sleepy, right? Okay, so it's an easy one. Move it clockwise 45 degrees. Move it clockwise 45 degrees. 41. Question number 41, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Sushant, welcome back. Welcome back. Long time no see. Okay, yes, that's correct. Okay, all of it is moving by 45 degrees. That means this cannot be the one. Okay, it's like thin, bold, thin, bold. So we'll have a thin one over here, right? All right. There's a small correction in this particular one. It's something like this. Okay. Now you answer 42. Yes, 41A. That's correct. That's correct, Prakash, Sushant, Harita, and Devnathan. All of you are correct. Okay. What do you think about this 42? Okay. Is it moving clockwise 90 degree, the bigger ones? So it will point upwards. That means these two cannot be the answer. That means only two options are there, B and C, isn't it? B and C are the options. That means now it is here, then it became over here, then it came over here, right? So now over here at this point, isn't it? Now it will fill over here, right? Isn't it? All the quadrants are moving, isn't it, guys? 42. All the quadrants are moving, right? Okay. So we'll go ahead with which one? 42. 42B. Yes, absolutely right. Okay. 42, we'll go ahead with B. How about 43? Easy one. Yes, that's correct. Okay, all of you are correct. Okay. 42 easy one. Okay. All moving anti-clockwise 90 degree. C. See, this is what I have done the silly mistake. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Let's move. 44 inverted A. There are like three dots coming into the picture. So we'll have this inverted A of this particular figure, and then we'll have three. We don't need a dot in between, right? Okay. 45. 45. Question number 45. Question number 45, guys. Okay. It is moving 90 degrees this direction, and this is changing. This is going opposite direction, isn't it? Right. So it will also move down from 2 to 3. We'll have it downwards pointing. These two cannot be the answer. And then the direction of this will change. Right? 45D. Right? 45D. Devnathan, it's 45D. D for delta. Okay. D for delta. Right? This one will be the answer. Right? Okay. This is an easy one. This is an easy one. Square is to pentagon. Hexagon is to heptagon. Right? Easy. Now let's do this one. Syllogism. Let's do the syllogism one. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. That's correct. Okay. We are doing 47th. No right is left. No right is left. All up are left. All up are left. Some downs are up. Some downs are up. Right? So have we drawn all of this? I want you guys to answer this question. The first conclusion is that no up is a right. Right? Can we prove this one wrong? No up is a right. Okay. No up is a right. Can we prove this one wrong? If if by any chance this up and right has to intersect, this this left will also intersect, right? no right is left, then this one will go down, isn't it? So no up is right. That's a correct statement, right? No up is right. It's a correct statement, right? At least no up is right. Okay, no up is right is a correct statement, right? At least some downs are left. Okay, yeah, at least some downs are left. This is also a correct one, isn't it? Is this not a correct one? Is this not a correct one? Okay, no up is right. Okay, no right is left. No right is left, right? All up are left. Okay, inside left we have drawn that. Okay, this is your left, right? So no up is right. That's correct because we cannot have the intersection between that. If we have to make an intersection between up and left, right? The left will also come into the picture. We cannot have, right? So both the statements are correct, right? So the answer to question number 47 will be D. Okay, D for delta. Right? Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Some cricketers are footballers. Next one. These are the cricketers. These are the footballers. Okay. All footballers are boxers. All footballers are boxers. Some boxers are players. Okay. Some boxers are players. Right? Can we draw something like this? Some boxers are players. Okay. This is saying at least some boxers are cricketers. Can we prove this wrong? Can we prove this wrong? At least some boxers are cricketers. One moment. Let me draw it like that. Okay. Right. Some cricketers are footballers. Right. All footballers are boxers. Right. Some boxers are players. Right. Some boxers are players. Isn't it? Now they are saying at least some boxers are cricketers. At least some boxers are cricketers. Yes, that's a correct one, isn't it? At least some boxers are cricketers. This particular one, right? No player is a cricketer. No player is a cricketer. If instead of drawing, if instead of drawing like this, had we drawn it something like this, players, had it hurted us? Okay, right? Is it still satisfying all the equations over here? Some cricketers are footballers, some cricketers are footballers, right? All footballers are boxers. Yes, all footballers are boxers. Some boxers are players, right? Some boxers are players. So no player is a cricketer. Over here, there are the players who are cricketers, right? There are players who are cricketers. So this is wrong, right? If this is wrong, so what one will be answer? What will be answering? A. Only conclusion one follows, right? Only conclusion one follows, guys, right? Shall we move? Shall we move? The syllogism is an important stuff, guys. Okay, but they did not give some players are cricketers. Okay, yeah, okay. Then the answer to this question is that the answer to this question is that can you prove this? Can you prove these statements wrong. Okay, can you prove this statement as wrong? But they did not give some players are cricketers. That is what our free hand is. Since they have not given, it could be, isn't it? If we draw something like this, if we draw it something like this, are we not following all the rules? Are we not following? Some cricketers are footballers. Yes, some cricketers are footballers. All footballers are boxers. Yes, all footballers are boxers. That's correct. Some boxers are players. Okay. Some boxers are still players. Yes, there are. There are. Isn't it? We are not refuting any rules. Right? Okay. So we can draw the Venn diagram in multiple ways. Can you prove this wrong? At least some boxers are cricketers. Can you prove this wrong? At least some boxers are cricketers. Okay, it cannot be proved wrong, right? Okay, why? Because all of the footballers are boxers and some cricketers are footballers, right? So over here there is this intersection will always will come. We cannot avoid that. But this one, no player is cricketer. Some boxers are players. We can still draw it over here, and still boxers are players, right? Yes, it could be, but they did not give deliberately, right? They did not give deliberately. The answer lies with the fact that can you prove these wrong? Which one can you prove these wrongs? Okay, even if they did not give it deliberately, even if we are drawing it this way, we are following all the given premises, right? Are we not? Are we not fulfilling all the premises? This is the cricketer. This is the footballer. Some cricketers are footballers. Okay. And all footballers are boxers. Right. And some boxers are players. Okay. Some boxers are players, something like that. Is there any problem in fulfilling the rules? Did we flout any rules? Did we flout any rule? No, we did not flout any rule. Okay. No player is a no player is a cricketer. Yes, it could be. The player could be a cricketer. We don't know. Right? That is why we'll go ahead with the conclusion only one follows. Okay. Please do this again. Okay. Yeah. 49. What do you guys think about 49? Embedded figures. Embedded figures, guys. Okay. Nowadays, they have stopped asking syllogism in AFCAT. Earlier, they used to ask. Okay. And they can't ask you, even if they ask you, it won't be having more like 2 3 statements or anything more than that, and all that. Okay. So it will be easy only. So you don't have to worry. Okay. You have to prove the conclusion wrong. Can you prove the conclusion wrong without flouting any rules? If you can prove the conclusion wrong, that means it doesn't follow that way, right? Keep it that keep that in mind. Okay. What do you think about question number 49, guys? Can we draw something like this? This 49, 49, guys. What happened? What happened? It's okay. It's okay. It was just a couple of questions. It's okay. It's all right. Don't be in shock. It's all right. Okay. So the answer to this question will be B. Right? How about this one? 50. 50 is an easy one. Quickly tell me what is the answer. Quickly, you guys tell me what's the answer. What could be the answer to this particular question? 50. Quick, guys, quick. Yes. 50 is C. Yes, that's all of you are correct. Absolutely correct. Okay. Now let's move to English. Okay. Judiciary has become the center of controversy in the recent past on account of sudden me in the level of judicial intervention. The area of judicial intervention has been steadily expanding through the device of public interest litigation. Okay, public interest litigation is that me or you, we can drop a complaint with a court that see this is not good for the larger public. That is called public interest litigation. Okay, the judiciary has shed its pro quo status. Status quo means as it is. Okay, the situation to keeping it as it is to share its pro status quo approach and taken upon itself the duty to enforce the basic rights of the poor and vulnerable sections of the society by progressive interpretation and positive action. Okay, right. These are the few measures with which the government, the Supreme Court is trying to, the judiciary is trying to uphold people's right. Okay, the Supreme Court has developed new methods of dispensing, new methods to dole out justice to the masses through the public interest litigation. Okay. Former, we are talking, the theme of the topic is what? PIL. Okay. Public interest litigation. Okay. Former Chief Justice P.N. Bhagwat, under whose leadership public interest litigation attained new dimension, comments the Supreme Court has developed several new commitments. It has carried forward participative justice. Okay. Participative justice means what? A justice in which, masses, the poor, the rich, the different classes of people, all of them are able to participate. Okay. So the steady expansion of judicial intervention is the result of, okay, where is it? The area of judicial intervention has been steadily expanding through the device of public interest litigation. Okay, is the result of public interest litigation, right? Excessive law, are you putting excessive law? No. New commitment of the Supreme Court. This is the conclusion. This is the another person, another justice, judge is trying to express their feeling, right? That the Supreme Court is having a new commitment. Supreme Court's new methods of dispensing justice. Okay, what is that new method of dispensing justice? Okay, we have to be particular with this PIL. Okay, right. According to the author, yes, that's correct. Okay, right. Please answer the question, guys. Okay, according to the author, judiciary has become the center controversy. Okay, judiciary has become the center of controversy in the recent past on account of the sudden me in the level of judicial intervention. Okay, sudden me. Okay, sudden me means like there is an inclusion of me as well, quote in quote me. What does it mean by quote in quote me? Who are me? Who is you and me? We are normal people, we are normal human. We are not big bombastic people like Ambani, right? We're just a normal human being. Okay, in Hindi we call it janta. Okay, right? Me and you give a vote and to elect somebody else in power. Okay, that me is what? Participative justice. Okay, participative justice through PIL by giving you an outlet to go and file a complaint to the authorities that look, this is not good for the public. Okay, you are giving an outlet to the public, right? So obviously the answer to this question is problems arising dispensing justice. No, we're not talking about the problems in dispensing justice. Okay, public interest litigation. No. Okay, sudden me in the level of judicial intervention. Okay, right. 52 answer will be C, right? Okay, yeah. Sushant, you should have answered the question number 52 first. Okay, according to the Justice P.N. Bhagwat, Supreme Court has developed what? Okay, Supreme Court has developed judicial intervention. Yes, it has developed judicial intervention. Okay, let's hold on for a moment. Various new commitments. Yes, they have developed various new commitments. Okay. Participative justice approach to dispense justice. Okay. Public interest litigation. Okay. Former Chief Justice P.N. Bhagwat, under whose leadership public interest litigation attained a new dimension, comments that the Supreme Court has developed several new commitments. It has carried forward participative justice. Okay, right? So what is more important? Which particular stuff is more important? Judicial intervention? No, we are not talking about from the PN Bhagwat's point of view. Various new commitments, we are talking about that. Yes, okay. Public interest litigation is also not the correct one. All it boils down to B or C. Now we have to choose either B or C. Which one will we choose? Okay, right? That's a $1 million question. Okay, because they have also written several new commitments. Okay, right, and these commitments has carried forward participative justice. Okay, what do you guys think? Which one should we choose, B or C? Okay, I go with the larger votes. Okay, right. So various new commitments, okay, has developed participative judicial approach to dispense justice. Okay, various new commitments. It's like vague even in telling what are those commitments. Okay, what exactly are those commitments? We don't know. Okay, participative judicial approach to dispense justice. Okay, it does sound like a broad idea. Okay, but this sounds much more closer towards the answer. Okay, like this is what is the end goal that they are trying to achieve, isn't it? Right. So yes, you guys are correct. We'll go ahead with C as the answer. All right. In the same amount of time it would take me to correct all the dash in your report. Okay, what do you have in your reports? Problems, accuracies, or obstacles? Okay, you face the obstacles and overcome them. Problems, do you have problems? Do you have accuracies? If there is accuracies, then why it has to be corrected? Isn't it? Isn't it? 54, right? So the 54 answer will be mistakes. Okay, in the same amount of time it would take me to correct all the mistakes in a report, I could write a better report myself. Okay, right? All right. I have recently used the services of his dash agency, transfer agency, deportation. Deportation means sending to one person to another country. Okay, right, sending back to your own countries. Okay, is it deportation agency, progress agency, travel agency, right? 55 answer will be C, travel agency. They would like local authorities to be given greater, okay, greater function, okay, greater affairs, okay, greater omission. Are you omitting someone? Omission means to delete. Are you deleting here something? No. Desertion. Okay. Desertion means authority. Okay. Authority. Desertion means power. Okay. They would like local authorities to be given greater desertion. Okay. Like, as I have the desertion to schedule your classes. Okay. Gupteshwar sir has got the desertion to schedule your classes. Okay, right, to plan for your classes. I have the discussion to design the plan, to design the how should your course should look like. Okay, design your program. Okay, I have the discussion, right, right. Okay, so that is the answer 56, right? Discussion. Yes, absolutely. Only one is answering. In a 10 billion year old galaxy, there should have been ample dash for at least one species to escape its own mess and to spread across the stars, filling every niche. Okay, have been ample negligence. Okay, right. In a 10 billion year old galaxy, there should have been an ample intelligence, surveillance. Surveillance is CCTV. Okay, by using CCTV, you are surveillancing. Okay, ample supply for at least one species to escape its masses. Okay, the correct usage over here is opportunity, right? Ample opportunity. There should have been at least ample opportunity so that you leave the earth and you go and be in some other places, maybe Mars or maybe Proxima Century, right? Okay, a true dash of the resources involved in sports would include the unpaid labor services as well. Okay, a true dash of the resources involved. Okay, a true growth of resources involved in sports, like in the sports, how much of resources is being used, the estimation of which. Okay, is it the growth, is it the consideration, is it the guidance? A true estimation. Okay, 58, answer will be D. Okay, yeah guys, none of you are answering. Why are you not answering? Please answer. All right, error correction. Let's move on to the error correction. The Allahabad High Court on Monday dismissed a plea from private sector power producers seeking relief from an RBI diktat. Diktat is like, the order, okay, to banks to take cognizance. Okay, cognizance means take account into of a stressed loan, okay, unpaid loan, if repayments were missed even by a day. Okay, question number 62. What do you think is the answer? Devanathan, write down the question number and then the answer. How about others? Shushant, Anu, okay, Harita, Prakash, Beshma Gani, okay, and we have also had we Anu Lakshmi as well. Okay, where are all these guys? Okay, 62B. Yes, absolutely, that's correct. Okay, the the problem. Okay, no, the the I think Prakash will have to correct it. Okay, the mistake is with this particular word. Okay, instead of relief, we are supposed to use the word relief. Okay, the Allahabad High Court on Monday dismissed a plea from a private power producer seeking relief, not relief. Okay, relief means to leave, completely leave. Okay, relief means to give some relief. Okay, like some discount. Okay, stressed loan is there, then repayment will have to be made, right? Isn't it? So 62, we'll go ahead with relief as the answer. Okay, the Turkish lira has lost. Okay, the Turkish lira, which has lost almost half of its value this year, is another currency in doldrums. Okay, 63. Does an RBI come, sir? Yes, RBI. Okay, RBI, an RBI. Okay, an RBI. That's a correct. Okay, he was an MA. Okay, it might look like that to you. This R is a consonant. Yes. Okay, but when you say R, the first word, the first sound that comes out of your mouth is a. Okay, which is equivalent to A. Okay, it is like A-R. Okay, and that is why the usage over here is of an, which is perfectly correct. Okay, right? So an MA, right? People say no, even if it is MA, right? Nobody says that he's a MA. He's an MA. Okay, M, M, M. Okay, first sound is coming is M. Okay, right? Yeah, 63 guys. What do you guys think about 63? That's a very good observation though. Thanks for asking. Yeah, 63. The Turkish lira, okay, which has lost almost half of its value, which has lost, this is the correct usage, absolutely, another currency in the doldrums. Okay, doldrums. Okay, it's a geographical phenomenon. Okay, whenever we use in the doldrums. Okay, doldrums. Okay, the drum is moving. Okay, there is a drum and that's moving. Okay, so that means that is shaky, right? That's not concrete. Okay, in the doldrums, that's the correct usage. That's an idiom. Okay, so we'll go ahead with C as the answer. All right, 64. The mandate of emerging market. The mandate of emerging market central banks in the current scenario should be to let their currencies find their true value in a smooth manner. Okay. The mandate means decision. Mandate means decision of emerging market. The mandate of emerging market central banks in the current scenario should be, sorry, to let their currencies find their true meaning, true value, sorry, not meaning, value in a smooth manner. Okay, there is no particular error in this particular sentence, right? Okay, so let's just go ahead with D as the answer. Since there is no error, you should not come back to me and asking me, sir, where is the error? Okay, there is no error. Okay, all right. So developmental activities of the government come to a standstill due to paucity of funds. Okay. 65 is an easy one. Developmental activities of the government come to an come to a standstill. Okay, due to paucity of funds. Okay. Paucity, yes, yes, Anu, thank you so much. Yes, okay. Paucity means less. Okay, paucity means something which is less. Scarcity. Okay, scarcity is paucity. Okay, keep that in mind. This word is important. It's a previously asked word. Okay, right. So tell me, 65, what could be the answer? Developmental activities of the government come to a standstill due to paucity of funds. Okay, it's not come to, okay, came to a standstill. Okay, so the error is at B, right? This is the correct usage of the tense over here, right? Guys are not answering. All right, to take a spear. Okay, what do you think could be the answer? To take a spear. Okay, who takes the spear? Okay, take the spear. Okay, take the spear means if you are taking the spear. Okay, spear is a pointed device, right, which was used to, hunting and all that stuff, right? So if you are taking the spear, right, you are fighting to the end. No, the literal meaning is always not correct. Okay, not always, mostly not correct. Okay, you will see where is the literal meaning is correct. Okay, exaggerated statement, no. To drink in the company of others, that's also no. Okay, to take the spear means to accept the blame for something. Okay, you are taking the spear, right? D is the correct answer. Yes, Devanathan, absolutely. Grist to one's mill. Okay, grist to one's mill. Grist is like, our grandpa used to have this stuff, this round like stuff. They used to, grind it, the grinder. Okay, grist to one's mill. Okay, the, food that used to come out of that grinder and stuff. Okay, right. So it used to, that's a very healthy food. Okay, if that is a healthy food that comes out from there, if it is healthy, then it cannot be dreadful, it cannot be harmful, and it cannot be useless as well. It will be useful to somebody, right? Okay, in a lather. Okay, when are you in a lather? If you are in a lather, okay, let us say, if you are in a lather, okay, means what? Okay, you are in a lather. Okay, lather, let us say, is of what? Mud, for example. Okay. So you are in mud, you are lathering in mud for say, right? So are you encouraged? Oh, good, good. You stay in mud, right? That's not the encouragement. You won't feel refreshed. Absolutely not. Okay, right? You might feel tired as well. Okay, but more importantly, you are distressed. Okay, right? To be in the ladder. Okay, ladder. Right? Yes, Prakash. That's right. Okay, to be in the ladder means to be distressed. Okay, mop down. Okay, mop down. What is the meaning of mop down? Okay, mop down means to thoroughly clean something. Okay, so over here in this particular idiom alone, we will go ahead with its literal meaning. Okay, mop down. Okay, that means to clean something. Right, 69 D will be the answer. Okay, now it starts antonyms and synonyms, guys. Okay, right, upend, upend. Okay, upend. Right, please write down the question number and answer. Okay, upend. Okay, upend, upend. Okay, the up has come to an end. Okay, the meaning of upend means to, to root out. Okay, right, to subdue, subdue. Okay, something the growth of which is being hindered, that is called upend. Okay, Hindi we call it ukhad ke phekna. Okay, we upend. Okay, like the crop is there, you upend the crop from the ground. Okay, so that's a negative word, right? Okay, so subdue is the meaning of it. Okay, loss cannot be the one. Okay, overwear also cannot be the one. Okay, upend, the opposite of it, the opposite of it will be flourish. Okay, if you are appending someone, that means the opposite of it is that you are helping them flourish, right? Isn't it? Right? Okay. Turf. Okay. The meaning of turf is, okay, the meaning of turf is to force someone to move. Okay. To force someone to move. Okay. Outs. Okay. Evict. Right? Outs. Oust and evicts. Right, these are the similar meaning. Okay, these are the similar meaning of this turf. Okay, injure comes from injury. Okay, injury, right? So 71, the answer will be shelter. Okay, the opposite of that. Okay, right, right. What is a spleen? Spleen means bad tempered. Okay, bad tempered, right? Okay, spleen means bad tempered. Okay, and caprice means sudden change in mood. Okay, sudden change in mood. Okay, spleen means bad tempered. Okay, what is the opposite of bad tempered? Who is a bad tempered? Okay, right, boisterous. Boisterous. How are the boys? Noisy. Okay, from here it has come boisterous. Boisterous means noisy. Okay, sway. Sway means what? I am swaying. Narendra Modi has swayed the election in their own favor. Okay, sway means to tilt. Okay, right. Spleen is bad tempered. Okay, caprice means caprice means again sudden change in mood. Okay, so which one are we left with? We are left with cheer. Okay, so 72 B is the answer. Okay, barge. Okay, what do you do? Barge means what? You get inside. Okay, without permission, he barged in. Okay, barged in, right? Do you plead? Plead means do you say please may I come in? Interpret, okay, it's the synonyms we are doing right now, okay, right, okay. Interpret, that means you are trying to find out the meaning. No. Barge, do you shout? Yes, you do shout while barging in. Yeah, like shouting or war cry like Jai Ma Kali, Ayogur Kali, something like that. Okay, right. Okay, so you shove in. Okay, you shove. Okay, you shove. Right. There was a steam engine. Okay, steam engine. Right. Steam engine. It used to work with coal. Right. So the coal is supposed to be shoved in the engine. Okay, it is supposed to be shoved inside the engine. Okay, so that means you are sending something in. Okay, right. Engine will be burning and some people will be standing with a shovel, right, to push it inside, right. So the correct, if not the correct, the nearest answer over here is shove. Okay, right. The next one, 74, is cherubic. What is cherubic? Okay, cherubic means adorable. Okay, having an innocence or plump prettiness of a young child. Cherubic. Okay, while you name it, while you say this word, your mouth gets little bit watery. Okay, cherubic. Like something, some stuff we are talking, right? Okay, it does sound good, isn't it? Okay, cherubic is not elderly, it's not hardened like a criminal, not lowness, okay, it's adorable. The exact meaning is that having the innocence or plump prettiness of a young child, okay. Maybe you might say, like, your girlfriend is cherubic, okay, something like that, okay. Hammock. Okay, hammock is the another meaning of small hills. Okay, small hills. Okay, so tranquility means calm. Okay, hammer is this particular device. Okay, this is hammer. Okay, slab is another slab like this. Okay, the another name for hills is knoll. K and O double N. Okay, had you known this, you would have done this. Had you not known this, you would have not done this. That's it. Okay, right? So with this, guys, we come to an end of English part of it. Let's get started with GKGS. Okay, right? And then we'll finish it off so that you guys can go and have a good time. Okay, what is the maximum number of timeouts? Guys, answer 76. Please answer 6, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Whichever ones you know, write down the option number and answer. Okay, right? Okay. The maximum number of timeouts can be taken is 2. Okay. The international front, this time is out of 20, 60 seconds, and all other stuff it's like somewhere around 30 seconds. Right? In each of the game, right, in each of the game the number of timeouts that can be taken in the game of volleyball is 2 maximum. Okay, one when they reach 8, another one when the leading team reaches these two particular numbers. Okay, if you don't know GKGS question, don't do it, leave it. Okay, right? Who was the captain of Indian hockey team in 1928? Over here, you will have this intense urge of taking Dhyan Chand. Okay, this was the person because of whom we celebrate, on whose birthday we celebrate the National Sports Day, right? Okay, but the correct answer to this is Jaipal Singh. Okay, Jaipal Singh, right? He was a person from yeah, don't know. Okay. So, Devanathan, this answer B was for 76 or 72, right? Okay. Jaipal Singh was the answer to this question. He was a person from Jharkhand, okay, from Munda community, right? Okay, the fighter community of Jharkhand, that's the Munda community. In fact, Krishna Lal, Lal Shah Bukhari, and Dhyan Chand, even these three also went on to become. Yes, that's correct. Okay, yeah, they're not 76, that's correct. Even these three also went on to become the, you know, the team lead, the captain later on, but during 1928 it was Jaipal Singh. Okay, Radcliffe line. Okay, Radcliffe line. Okay, Radcliffe line was the, Radcliffe was the person behind distributing India and Pakistan into two different, you know, geographical regions, right? So it was the boundary demarcation line between India and Pakistan. Okay, this is a very important one. Radcliffe line, Durand line, 38th parallel, 39th parallel, all that stuff you guys are supposed to know. Okay, don't ask me. Okay, you search it because I have forgotten, right? So the boundary demarcation line between India and Pakistan, the answer to this is Radcliffe line. Okay, who among the following was the first posthumous means after death recipient of Bharat Ratna? Okay, who was the person who received Bharat Ratna after his death? Okay, B.R. Ambedkar. Okay, K. Kamaraj. Okay, K. Kamaraj was probably given after his death. Okay, the students over here, the aspirants might know it. Okay, but the first person to get this was Lal Bahadur Shastri. Okay, he went to Russia. Okay, Russia, there's a place, Tashkent. Okay, it, then Russian Federation. Okay, it was the then Russian Federation, USSR. Okay, he went to there to meet the Russian people, right? Okay, and Tashkent, I don't know, it's Uzbekistan or mm, Uzbekistan. I don't know which. There were so many, Baltic nations which came in, not Baltic nations. Okay, so many nations, new nations came out from USSR, right? Okay, Azerbaijan and all that stuff. Okay, no, Ambedkar is not the right one. Okay, right. So Lal Bahadur Shastri was the first person. He was killed in USSR. Okay, presumably killed. Okay, over there people say that he died a natural death, but there is a conspiracy theory as well that the Russians wanted to kill Lal Bahadur Shastri, and then they poisoned him basically. Okay, basically poisoned him. This is the theory out there. Okay, so Lal Bahadur Shastri was the first person to get this after his death. Okay, in which year Goa was taken from the Portuguese. Okay, the year was 1963, guys. Okay, 1963. The person behind doing all this, okay, was Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Okay, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Okay, Iron Man of India. Why is he called the Iron Man of India? Because he was responsible for the unification of India. What do I mean by unification of India? At the time of independence, there were like more than 400 and 550 plus princely states. Okay, princely states like the Raja of Mysore, Raja of Banaras, King of Mewar, King of Ajmer. Okay, something like that. Okay, right. So King of Travancore, something like that. These were all the princely states. Okay, so the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, he went on to meet each of these princely states, and they were like, "Sir, come on in. We are forming a union of states. Okay, wherein we'll give you all that we want to have, and let's form a nation." Okay, right, and that's how India came into being. Right. And when the Britishers left India, they gave the princely states the option to choose whichever they want to join. Okay, whichever country they want to join. And the Nizam of Hyderabad, okay, Nizam of Hyderabad, even being landlocked across all the four sides by India, eventually chose to choose Pakistan. Okay, right. So what happened? There was a clash. So the Nizam of Hyderabad had to be defeated by force. Okay, right. And similarly, the case was the case with the Portuguese as well. Okay, right. Portuguese had also the Goa and all the Daman Div, all that area was had to be taken by force in 1961. Right. Okay. Operation Polo. Yes, that's correct. Absolutely right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So your next question, Baltic Cup. Okay. Baltic Cup is related to which particular game? Okay. Baltic Cup is associated with which particular game? Okay. Baltic Cup, guys, is it associated with badminton maybe? Okay. One second. Baltic Cup. Okay. All right. Baltic Cup is a football. Okay. No. No. Baltic Cup is a okay. Baltic Cup is associated with the game of football. Okay. Right. It's not associated with the game of badminton. Right. Okay. So in that the Baltic Cup, the Baltic nations. Okay. What are the Baltic nations? Okay. Baltic nations are what? Luxembourg. Okay. Luxembourg, Estonia, and all that. Okay. What are the Baltic nations? Baltic nations, guys. Baltic nations. Your Baltic nations are okay. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, not Luxembourg. Okay. Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Okay. These are now small states like structure in Europe and they make up countries. Okay. Right. Hook pass is related to which of the following games? Okay, hook pass is related to the game of basketball over here. Okay, Denmark, Estonia, Finland. Denmark, Finland. Okay, Denmark, Finland is a Scandinavian. Okay, right. Denmark, Norway, and Finland are the okay. Denmark, Finland, and Norway. Okay, they are like this. Okay, Denmark, Finland, Norway, something like this. Okay, this is how they are. Okay, if you look at the world map, right? Okay, I might not have drawn it correctly. These are the Scandinavian countries. Okay, Scandinavian countries, right? Okay, and the hook pass is related to which of the following games? Hook pass is related to a game of basketball. Okay, who wrote the Sanskrit book Natya Shastra? Okay, Natya Shastra was written by which particular person? Okay, Natya Shastra. Okay, Natya Shastra was written by the Natya Shastra was written by the sage called Bharata Muni. Okay, Bharata Muni is the answer. Okay, Jallianwala Bagh. When did Jallianwala Bagh happen? Okay, 84. Jallianwala Bagh. When did that happen? Okay, every one of us knows one thing that it is 1990. Okay, it was 1919. Every one of us knows it. Okay, and it was okay. I think it was 24th April. Okay, it was Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Okay, so okay, okay, yes, okay. Yes, that's 13th April. Okay. So 13 is a date, is a number which is not actually regarded as a very good number. It is regarded as a unfortunate number. Okay. Right. So 13th April, this stuff happened. Okay. Right. In which General O'Dwyer uh, you know did that. You see the visuals, right? Is this okay? You see the visuals over here, right? Okay, so this is how it looked like. People still say that there are so many, um, you know, there are so many that what do you call that? I mean, the spots of gunfires as well. Okay, right. Okay, so General O'Dwyer was the person who ordered that. Okay, General O'Dwyer, and the soldiers, those who were there. Okay, the soldiers, those who eventually fired, were the Hindus, were the Muslims, and were the Sikhs as well. Okay, these were the actual soldiers who fired those. Okay, right, and they were from Gurkha. Okay, Gurkha battalion, right? Okay, bullet marks are still there, and you know the many other battalions were there. Okay, Gurkha battalions were also there. Okay, and eventually Jallianwala Bagh, you know, General Dyer was killed uh, by Sardar Udham Singh. Okay, Sardar Udham Singh in West in UK, and eventually he was also hanged over there itself. Okay, right? Yes, bullet marks are absolutely still there. Right. What was the term used for the measurement of land in Delhi Sultanate period? Okay, Delhi Sultanate period. What was you know, the term used for measurement of land? Okay, term used for measurement of land in Delhi Sultanate. Okay, right. The answer is masahat. Okay, masahat. Okay, masahat. Okay, masahat. Right. Okay, there are so many terms related to it. Zamindars. Okay, tax collection. Okay, all this, and then gifts and all. Right. Even the name of farmers. Okay, these all had very different names during those periods. Right. Okay, Riga is the capital of which particular country? Riga. Okay, I used to do a freelancing, and I had my manager from Portugal. Okay, so he used to time Gaurav, you need to be there at Riga time 10 o'clock, like that. Okay, so what is Riga? Where is the capital of Riga? Okay, Riga capital is Latvia. Okay, Estonia, Riga is the capital of Latvia. Okay, right. Estonia, the capital of Estonia is Tallinn. Okay, right. Okay, the capital of Lithuania is Vilnius. Okay, right. And the capital of Belarus is Minsk. Right. Okay, who was the founder of Brahmo Samaj? Okay, who was the founder of Brahmo Samaj? I think your history ma'am must have taught you Brahmo Samaj, right? Shuddhi movement we studied the other day, isn't it? Okay, the Brahmo Samaj founder Rajaram Mohan Roy. Okay, right? Was the founder of Brahmo Samaj, right? Yes, Rajaram Mohan Roy. That's correct. Okay, all right. So let's move. Right? Where is Indira Point located? Okay, Indira Point. Okay, Indira Point. Where is Indira Point located? Indira Point. Okay, this is India. Okay, this is your Andaman. This is your Nicobar. Okay, at this point, this is the southernmost point of India that is called Indira Point. Okay, it is located in the Nicobar Islands, not Lakshadweep. Okay, Lakshadweep is this. Okay, Lakshadweep is here only. Right. Okay, Nicobar Islands is the correct one. And what is this cape called? 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 Okay. What is this cape? Okay. Nicobar. Okay. No, no. What is this cape called? Cape. Cape. Yes, that's the correct answer for the next one. This cape is called Cape Camorin. Okay. Camarian. How do you read that? Okay. Cape Comorin. Okay. Cape Comorin. Okay. This is the Cape Comorin. Okay. Where is the Cape of Good Hope? Okay. Cape of Good Hope. Okay, there is a cape named Cape of Good Hope. Do you guys know? Yes, Comorin. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so the Cape of Good Hope in the world map. Okay, Cape of Good Hope is in the Africa, right? Okay, Cape of Good Hope is where? Right, African continent, and when you go, this is the Cape of Good Hope, right? Okay, JAXA. JAXA is the aerospace agency. Okay, JAXA is the aerospace agency of which country? It's the aerospace agency of Japan. Okay, right, isn't it? It is named as Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency. Okay, 89. Yes, Africa. That's correct. Okay. When did India become the ADB member, Asian Development Bank? The answer to this question is 1966. Headquarter of ADB is Philippines, Manila. Okay, Manila. ADB, the headquarter of ADB is in Philippines, Manila. Okay, which of the given is responsible for blood clotting? 91. Everybody knows that. Vitamin A, right? Vitamin C, scurvy. Okay, vitamin it causes blindness. Okay, vitamin E is nothing but it hinders the absorptions of certain minerals and stuff in the body, right? Okay, 91 blood clotting vitamin K, right? Which one of the following act is called as the Black Act? Okay, Rowlatt Act was the act, okay, of 1999. Sorry, 1919. Okay, yes, that's correct. Okay, 1919 Rowlatt Act. People wanted to protest against the Jallianwala Bagh. Okay, they wanted to protest about this Rowlatt Act at Jallianwala Bagh peacefully. Okay, unarmed. Okay, right. But then they were, you know, they faced the barrage of bullet. Okay, a bullet, if enters the body, it, you know, makes a small hole, and the place where it exits, it makes a big hole. Okay, it can take out 5-10 kgs of your flesh out of your body. Okay, tasiometer. Okay, tasiometer. Okay, tasiometer is used to measure the strain. Okay, right. Okay, tasiometer is used to measure the strain, right? Okay, and the speed of the storm, or otherwise the speed of the wind, is measured by a device called anemometer. Anemometer. Okay, there is that in many of the places you must have seen a square shape kind of, there'll be a cup, right? It will be moving, right? This is called anemometer, right? And the sea waves, okay, sea waves, okay, it is measured by a instrument called it is measured by an instrument called what? Accelerometer. Accelerometer boy. Okay, accelerometer boy. Okay, BUOY. Okay, BUOY. Accelerometer boy. Okay, intensity. Intensity is slightly dicey one. Okay, the measurement of intensity is slightly dicey one. Okay, the intensity, it is, you know they say, I searched it in the open sources. Okay, the answer for intensity was uh, electrical strain gauge. This is what I found out. But it could, but then how about strains? Okay, in the answer key the given is tasio as intensity, but no, tasiometer measures strains. Okay, tasiometer. Okay, tensile strength. Okay, why do we call nylon has very good tensile strength? Okay, tensile strength, right? That means it can be stretched, and from where it has come, tasiometer. Okay, so do not worry about this intensity one. So let's check this one out, right? Which of the island is located between Russia and Japan? Okay, Russia and Japan. The island, the name of the island is called what? Okay, Curl Islands. Okay, right? Earthquake strain. Yes, tasiometer. Yes, tasiometer or tescometer. Okay, Kuril Islands, not Curl Islands. Okay, yeah, Kuril Islands. Right, Kuril Islands. Double fault happens in the game of tennis. Okay, once you do the serve, once you do the serve, and it for some reason it's not a right serve. Okay, then again you can do the serve. Okay, but again if you do the foul, then that is called the double fault. Okay, the first fault in tennis, it doesn't lose any point for you. Okay, right? Lona is the term associated with the game of kabaddi. Okay, wherein the you know the um, team the team which is being awarded with Lona is awarded with good amount of points. Okay, right? Yes, tennis, lawn tennis. That's correct for the question number 95. Okay, capital of Estonia. Okay, capital of Estonia is Tallinn. Tallinn. This is what we have learned. Okay, capital of Latvia is Riga. Okay, Riga, Latvia. Okay, Vilnius. Vilnius is Lithuania. Okay, Lithuania. Right. Okay, and Belarus. The capital of Belarus is Minsk. Okay, the capital of Belarus is Minsk. Okay, which war was fought between Sher Shah and Humayun in 1540 AD? Okay, the name of it was Battle of Noj. Battle of Kannauj was fought between Sher Shah and Humayun, in which Sher Shah was victorious. Okay, right? Okay. Question number 99. Question number 99. Who was the first person to win? Okay, to win. Who was the first? Okay, women. Who was the first woman who won a medal at Olympics? Okay, the answer to this question is Karnam Malleshwari. Okay, she won in wrestling. She won an Olympic medal in wrestling, about which we are not listening to good, news, right? But whatsoever, we'll just keep moving. It does sound like a foul play, right? In the Olympics, you need to understand Olympics is happening in Europe. Okay, more specifically Paris, that is France. Okay, so how is the relation of France and or in general, like in Olympic games there is a huge dominance of the Western nations. Okay, Western nations, there's a huge dominance of Western nations, and China is like doing a huge job from the Indian perspective. Okay, not from the Indian perspective, from the Asian perspective. Okay, right. And in the Olympic games there is a quota, you know country quota is there, right? Country quota is there, like since it is being held in France, so there will be quota for French people in many of the games, right? Okay, and for all others there will be qualification quota, world rankings, this and that and all that stuff. Okay, Karnam Malleshwari, is she the weightlifter? Sure. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes, that's correct. Okay, yeah, my bad. Sorry about that. Yes, she is indeed a weightlifter. Okay, so the answer to this question is Karnam Malleshwari. Okay, by the way, what happened to the Mirabai Chanu's? Okay, 195. Okay, right. What happened to Chanu's bout? Mirabai Chanu's. It's happening. Okay, it's happening. Anyways, so the last question for the day: who authored the book called Underground? Okay, the book called Underground was written by whom? Okay, right? It was written by a person called Colson Whitehead. Okay, and Colson Whitehead is an American novelist. Okay, who has written six novels. Okay, and he is also a Pulitzer Prize winner. Okay, right? So if I ask you which particular field Pulitzer Prize is related to, so you write the answer as literature, right? So with this, ladies and gentlemen, we come to an end of the today's session. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining. Right? With this, we come to an end of AFCAT 2 2018 live PYQ session, right? Okay.